Owen Thiele, welcome to Live from Bed.
Oh my God, I'm in bed with you.
We should have been in bed. We were supposed to be in bed. There was a scheduling conflict with the bed. It was not available to us, but
Totally
we're here.
fine. I love this.
It's bed adjacent.
I was saying I love this couch. You guys have to get into this couch. For those not listening, it's velvet. What is this, velvet?
I don't know, babe.
Can I be honest? It's not. Velvet is like not as nice as this.
Really?
This is gorgeous.
Oh, I know we're petting the couch. It is so
couch.
nice.
It's
but
gorgeous.
I thought we could like share a blanket or something, but then I was like,
It's 105 degrees.
it is 105
We share a blanket where we walk out
we catch
drenched.
on fire.
Yeah,
No,
100%.
Yeah, we couldn't be. But so you're starting a podcast.
Yes.
When does it come out?
Early September.
Okay. You're starting a podcast called In Your Dreams.
Yeah.
So are you going to be in bed for it? What's the vibe?
So the premise of the podcast came about because I famously don't sleep.
So this is where because I was already going to be like, we're one and the same. We respect bed as our higher power.
So you don't sleep? Or you do
I
sleep?
sleep.
Yeah, you sleep.
Like it's my job.
Okay.
So you
I'm
don't
understanding.
sleep.
I don't sleep, but I love time in bed.
Okay.
I spend most of my day in bed. I just can't. I think actually now I'm realizing that might be why I can't sleep.
Yeah, the whole like sleep hygiene thing, like only sleep. But
Totally.
that is like
Only
for
get into
losers.
bed if you're sleeping.
Yeah,
I agree.
That's ridiculous.
I do all my work in bed.
Me too. What time do
100%.
you get in bed like for the night if you do get out?
Well, my boyfriend likes to fall asleep around 11 p.m. midnight.
Okay, like a normie.
So like totally normal.
Yeah.
So annoying. So I will go to bed with him, but then I'll actually fall asleep around 3:30 a.m.
But you're not getting in bed at like 11. You're getting in bed at
No, sometimes I'm getting in bed at like 11 p.m.
because
And
you
I'm
got
on
out
my
at
phone.
10. Because to me, I have to be in bed by like 6 because I need like I need to scroll for a little. I want to watch some like extracurriculars
Wait.
before like my husband gets in the bed.
Oh, no. I'm in bed all day, but then I'll go to dinner and then I'll get
And
back
then
into
you'll get
bed.
back in
Oh,
bed.
100%.
Okay.
Oh,
I can
I'm bed
appreciate
at
that.
10 a.m. I'm still in bed. Noon, I'm still in bed.
What
3
time?
p.m. I'm still in bed.
Me too. Hello.
It's so
I do my
sad.
best work in bed.
Same.
Do you believe in like do you eat in bed?
Of course. Do you?
Yes.
I eat everything in bed.
Of course.
I by the way, like lunch in bed is like prime.
The only place to
I'm
eat lunch.
sorry,
Like
yeah.
why would
That's
I
my
want to
Met
eat
Gala.
it anywhere else?
Totally.
Yeah. Okay. So, but like soup in bed?
Oh, soup in bed is something I've never thought
See,
about. I've
that's-
never had soup in bed.
That's advanced.
That-
That's intermediate level.
Wait, what are you eating? Like split
matzo
pea
ball
soup?
fucking soup with my Jewish husband, as we talked about. We have Jewish
Yum.
boyfriend and husband.
100%. Okay, a matzo ball soup in bed. I haven't tried that.
It's like the Olympics of bed. It's like if you can
Totally.
eat a matzo ball soup in
Totally.
bed, you've made it.
Totally, it's Simone Biles of bed.
100%.
A soup in bed is ultimately a Michael
So
Phelps.
tell me about this not sleeping. How long did you sleep last night?
Last night I slept a lot, actually. I went to bed at 2 a.m. and I woke up around 5:30.
I could never.
How great. It's so funny. I was just on Call Her Daddy and all of the comments are like, who is this? By the way, I literally commented back, totally
Excuse
get
me?
you. Who am I ultimately? But then the other comments were like, his heart will stop. Like I feel I'm scared for him. Like I'm very
Now you're going to be paranoid. But like, is it
Totally.
anxiety that keeps you up, or is it just like the joy of bed that like is just overcoming you and you can't,
Such a good question.
Like, what is it?
I think it's probably a mix of everything. It's a mix of anxiety. I think it's a mix of finally just like being comfortable
Yes.
and like wanting to like relish in that moment.
Totally. You know, like Chapel Roan says, like, you got to stop the world to stop the feeling.
100%.
That is
Good
bed.
luck, babe.
That's bed. Bed is
Her
stopping
talking
the
about
world.
a gay girl who's closeted and you're like, to me, it's bed.
Wait, is that really what it's about?
It's about a girl
No, she's
who's with a
mistaken.
guy and she's like,
No.
I'm obsessed with that. You're like, this is about bedtime.
It is about bedtime because that is how you stop the world. If you
100%.
ever want to know how you stop the world, disassociate from everyone and everything.
I
bed.
agree.
No one can find you.
I agree. No one can find you. Are you on your phone in bed? Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Are you responding to texts in bed?
I don't respond to text, period. So no.
I love you. I don't either. How many group chats are you in?
I refuse. Like not really.
Do you leave
any.
group chats?
Yeah, no, I'm just actually not invited to any because I
But
just
does
make it my
Jade
brand.
leave a group chat? Like I want to know, like if I put you in a group chat, would you leave eventually?
I wouldn't leave your group chat.
Thank you. That's
But
so
like
nice.
I'd leave like a
So nice.
bachelorette group chat
100%.
any day of the week.
Who wouldn't?
Do you get asked to be in a lot of weddings?
I start crying. No one has asked me.
Really?
My friend did this fucking sneaky ass thing to me. She did this really bitchy thing where she was like, "You're my bridesmaid," and then she goes, "You know what? I'm gonna up the game. I want you actually to be
The officiant.
the officiant." Okay, I thought that was nice.
Right.
It's not.
I would never want to be someone's officiant.
How rude is that? Now I have to work on your wedding day.
Get a license.
Now I have to get a license. Okay, this is so mean.
But like,
this is insane.
The bridesmaid's job might be worse. You know, at least you can maybe pick your outfit if you're the officiant. Like bridesmaids,
that's true.
It's like the Olympics. Talk about the Olympics. It's literally like, okay, how long was your birthday text to me this year? Do you know my husband's favorite color?
Totally.
It's just measuring your friends.
Did you do bridesmaids?
I'm like, yeah, I'm talking out of both sides of my mouth. I had 16 bridesmaids. It's fine. It's fine. It was definitely like a fucking freaked out decision I made.
Wait, I'm so sorry. We have to go back. You had 16 bridesmaids?
Okay, so I have
which one do you hate
members.
now?
Some.
Yeah, 100%. 100%.
But that's the thing about weddings that I think people don't understand. It's a snapshot.
Yeah.
Like I think when people, like I just told you, like I was naked in my wedding dress.
You looked amazing.
It's a snapshot. You know what I mean?
Totally.
It's like, it's not just what you're going to think is amazing when you're 80. You might not be friends with those people anymore.
Totally.
You know, it's just like, this is me and my thoughty self at 28 and like 100%. What we were doing.
100%. What did they wear? Did you pick their outfits?
They all were just told to wear a solid color, like no patterns, no prints.
Any color.
Any color. And it ended up like looking kind of rainbowy, which like
100%. It's the pride flag.
It was. You know what?
How great!
I mean, that's really what it was.
Did anyone wear a hideous dress?
Yeah.
Oh my God! Yeah. Did you freak out?
No. I was like, babe, that's on you. That is not a representation of me.
Oh my God! Yeah. I'm sorry. I'm doing strict, fully strict. Same color, same dress.
Cute. Are you gonna wear a dress?
No.
I'm wear a suit.
I'm gonna wear a suit, but I just mean
tux.
like. I'm going to wear a tux, but I just mean I'm going to have all my bridesmaids and I'm going to be the bride of the wedding. So everyone is going to have to be my bridesmaid.
But are you going to like make them look uglier than you? You know what I mean? Like that's usually.
Are you kidding? They're going to look hot. I want them to be hot.
That's what I wanted too.
I want them to be hot. I want them to take their own Insta pics.
100%.
Don't have me in that slide. I want you to get likes.
Oh my God, is it bad I never include the bride in my Instagram carousel?
You never do?
No. My best friend just got married and I did it.
Wait, I have a question. Do you make the caption like, congrats, Tony, and whatever?
No, I'm an independent woman. Like, this is my page.
So what do you say? Went to a wedding.
In upstate New York.
No way.
Yeah, catch me outside.
I'm obsessed.
Hello?
I'm obsessed.
Okay, wait, I need to go back to the bed of it all.
We're bed twins.
What about sushi in bed?
My favorite.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so you'll do sushi in bed. You're from LA.
Of course I'll do sushi in bed. Who won't?
Right?
Sushi in bed's the best.
Okay, good. I appreciate that. What about outside clothes in bed?
So I was on a podcast called 86 with Cassie David, one of my dear best friends. And the first episode opens with me playing a version of myself. She's going through a breakup and I get into her bed, sitting on her bed, like trying to comfort her while she's going through a breakup. And she's like, literally looking at me, trying to listen to hear these beautiful things I'm saying.
Right.
But she can't focus on anything but my outside clothes on her bed. And I never thought of it before I did that web series.
I watched that. I forgot that was like the opening thing.
100%. But now, ever since I shot that, I would be like, every time somebody got in my bed, I'd be like, get out.
What about a purse? Like if I put my purse on your bed, how would you feel?
Fine. Can I be honest?
Yeah.
I don't actually care. I don't want like somebody like if you just like ran through like a horse field, like I don't like need you in my bed.
A horse field or a horror's field?
Both. Actually kind of both. No, whores welcome. Whores are welcome. Horse, I think I'm allergic to you.
Yeah, me too, for sure. That's like very LA of us.
Yeah, totally.
Horses, we don't know them.
No.
Okay, but there's a difference between outside clothes because sometimes I'm going to wear sweatpants. I'm going to wear them in bed because they're so comfortable and like I deserve that.
100%.
But like airport clothes, like my husband will get in the bed with his airport shirt, airplane shirt.
That's disgusting.
That is like,
that's
you don't have any regard for my well-being. You don't 100%. Care about me.
No,
you know?
No. He's plotting your assassination.
Right, 100%.
So interesting. You're married to somebody who hates you.
Right? Isn't that crazy?
It's crazy.
Is your boyfriend like a stickler about that?
My boyfriend's very clean and very OCD and to be honest, quite annoying about certain things. So like, yeah, he's like after a plane, he showers.
Okay.
Which sometimes I don't.
I have to wash my face, but that's a selfish thing. That's like more like I will break out, you know?
Will you?
Oh yeah. Every time I don't.
You have perfect skin.
Oh my God, bless. It's because I have Botox. I cannot even move if I tried.
You have nothing
like,
on your...
Like, let me try
You move your head back because you can't lift your eyebrows?
I literally
That's genius.
can't. Do you do any of that?
No, but I need to. I just got my mom a boatload of filler. She looks freaking amazing.
That's so nice of you.
Looks amazing.
I hope I have you as my son.
Thank you. She's late 60s, and she's never done anything, and she's gorgeous. And she was like, I just need this. I feel insecure about this. And I was like, let's fix it.
And now she's so happy.
And now she said, it changed my life. She goes, quote unquote, filler has changed my life. I said, this is a disaster. I've started you on something bad.
No, that's iconic. I love that for her. So if you wake up at 11:30, that's why you need to start a podcast, because we need our own hours. That's basically what we're working with.
Totally.
That's great. So like, when's your ideal recording time?
I record during the night.
Oh my God. So it's like,
I'm nocturnal.
Okay. So you're like your best self in the night.
100%. Right now it's tough for me.
Oh my God.
I'm pretty lively always.
I wake up at the ass cracking on. I wake up at 7 and I am my best self. Fortunately, no one sees me at that time.
I love that.
And then it's all downhill from there. Like right now it's 2 o'clock.
So what do you do at 7 a.m.? 6 a.m.?
Scroll. Yeah.
Do you work out?
I did. You know what, guys? I did today. And you know what's so crazy about that? I had this thought. I was working out with my trainer. I was boxing. It's like, I'll just tell you more how I was working out this morning. It's totally fine. And my trainer is like this wonderful guy. He's like Swedish, which is, I think Sweden is like the number 4th happiest country in the world.
100%. They're hot
so like,
and happy.
oh my, he's so hot, so happy.
I'm
too
obsessed.
happy for me a little bit. I mean, like I adore him and I like respect that, but it's just too happy for me. And he eats only healthy shit. He's like, whatever.
Right.
And then today I was looking over like at his keys and shit, and he had like this is so embarrassing. I don't even know how to pronounce it.
What?
Zin.
Wait,
guys.
Zin, you mean like the things that like
Yeah. So it's like little like nicotine. Yeah.
Nicotine packets?
I was like, we all got demons, babe. It made me feel so much better.
Totally.
Because I'm just fighting for my life every fucking day.
Totally.
And to know that this man, happiness embodied.
Totally.
Like I'm happy, sure. I want to be like fucking.
You want, yes.
I'm like, let's go. Like caffeine all day. Like I'm like chasing that
You're
7
chasing
a.m.
that.
feeling.
100%. I get that.
So you're like your best at 3 a.m.
Yeah.
Is that when you're responding to text messages?
Well, like you, I don't really text. I'm a horrible texter. But yes, when I like I have anxiety at 3 a.m. and I'm like, oh my God, I have to answer every single person I've ever met.
Are you worried that their phone's on? Like, and they're going to get a little ping from you at 3 a.m? Well,
no, I'm worried they think I'm trying to fuck them.
Oh,
that's the disaster.
Shit. It's
like
a
me responding to
moment.
emails at 3 a.m. where I'm like, hi guys, just checking in here. It's like, why are you checking in at 3 a.m.? Me to my executives.
You know what? I don't believe in daylight myself. I really,
Totally.
I like my favorite part of the day is when it ends.
100%. Let's put that on a shirt. Let's fucking put that on a shirt. That is a housewife's slogan.
Like
genius.
It's the best. Like I mean, this is like, just cancel me right now. I loved COVID not because people were dying and suffering.
Totally.
I loved it because the whole world stopped. And I crave that. I have had a little silent dream, a silent scream inside me since I was living upstairs here at 5 years old, that like the whole day would get canceled. Because, okay, even if we got a rain day, which happened one day in Los Angeles in my whole life.
Yeah, never.
It was like a really big
Actually, one
deal.
day.
One day.
Yeah,
it
it's never happened for me.
And I was like, okay, even so, like, okay, school's canceled, but like my dentist appointment isn't canceled and cheerleading practice isn't, whatever.
You were a cheerleader?
It's fine. Yeah. It's God. Yeah.
Oh my God.
I was not good.
That's why you're hot.
But I was not good.
Are you flexible?
Yeah. I'm very flexible, but I cannot stunt to save my life. No. Okay. I was useless because I was not toit enough to like be a flyer because you got to like really have some muscle and like whatever. And I'm like too lazy. And then I'm a horrific dancer. I had no business being a cheerleader
So then
whatsoever.
What were you? A mascot?
Aspirational. No, just like I had aspirations of being something that I wasn't.
I get it.
I just
100%.
danced, step and clap.
I love that.
Yeah,
that
was the vibe.
We didn't have we barely had sports at Crossroads at my high school.
That's right. It's for the arts.
It was for the arts and the sciences, and the sciences kind of fell off too. So it was kind of for the arts mostly.
But the extravaganza, I just talked to Iris Apatow about this.
What did she say? I love Iris.
Yeah, we were talking about the extravaganza.
Was in a grade below me, and I'm obsessed with her.
No way. For those of you who don't live in LA, would you say that Brentwood and Crossroads are like rivaling?
100%. I hate you.
Yeah,
but it's so funny because it's the two schools in LA that aren't really that good at sports.
That are not really that good at anything.
Totally.
You know what I mean? Like
totally.
I love Brentwood very much, but we're just not like our sports are not great. Our academics are like not as good as Harvard Westlake.
Yes. No, academics weren't there for Crossroads. There were a lot of smart kids at Crossroads.
We're going to get sued by these fucking schools
100%,
right now for talking about them.
But that's great.
That's fine.
Put it on page 6.
But the extravaganza.
Press is good press. The extravaganza. I was never really an extravaganza kid.
Yeah.
But I feel like Iris probably was.
Yeah, she was
Was
like
she
telling
saying
me
that?
that it was hard to get tickets to the after party. And I was like,
Oh
no,
my
it's
God, it was impossible.
Wait, I'm confused. This was like a free-for-all where you'd see like the quiet kid from like Spanish class wearing a corset and trashy lingerie shorts and like making out with the guy in the corner. And you're like, whoa, I didn't know you had that in you.
Not for me.
Everyone was invited.
No.
No?
Really exclusive. And there was one kid who basically became a club promoter later. And by the way, he's good at his fucking job because that shit was exclusive for us 16-year-olds.
Wow.
We couldn't get in. I
No
literally couldn't get
way.
in. And Halloween was even worse. We had like the cancelable titled names,
know.
Office Hose and
You've read like
whatever.
Ho in the Dark and oh my God, what
100%.
Disneyland was a great one.
That's genius.
It was good.
I'm changing my Instagram bio to that.
Can I tell you the craziest thing about you and me?
What?
We're alike in our bed affinity.
Totally.
We're alike in a lot of ways.
What?
We grew up like a couple streets apart.
100%.
You know how I know we're the same?
What?
I was looking you up
Yeah.
and I found your Huffington Post articles from when you were like 17.
No, younger. I was like 13.
Okay.
I was 11 when I did my first one. I've tried to scrub those from the internet.
No,
And I'm
okay.
literally letting you talk about this, and this is a disaster.
No, okay. You're the only person on this entire planet that I can talk to about this because I have gone to extensive lengths to try to get mine off of there.
This woman named Alex Leo, shout out Alex Leo. Alex Leo was like, met me at a party. I was 10 years old, and she was
Oh
like,
my
you
God.
need a fucking blog. A blog. She
You're
was
like, you know what? You need at 13 years old,
Yeah.
a blog.
So you got on through Ariana. So you're the more elite one. You're the more elite one.
Babe, they look the same on the website and it is humiliating.
It's horrible. Mine was called like, I love my friends.
No, okay. So
What was yours called?
Mine was about girl on girl crime. It was just like middle school girl on girl crime. And I was just like, and it stops here. It stops here. Can I read you an excerpt from yours?
Please.
Just for funsies.
Please.
What are friends for? This is from the young mind of Owen Thiele.
13-year-old.
Friends are the people in your life to whom? Crossroads, okay.
Crossroads go
To
off.
whom
Can
you
I tell
can-
you something? An
Yeah.
English teacher helped me with this.
I love that for you so much.
Basically
Okay.
wrote it.
To whom you can tell anything and they still like you after. They catch you if you fall.
True.
When your family isn't there. My friends take up half my heart. The other half is for family.
Oh, that's so. By the way,
Tender.
I'm still the same person. I'm still that freak that wrote that. That is so sad. I was poetic. I was a tortured poet.
No, that shit comes up on like the fourth thing when you Google me.
It's so.
and
same
I'm
for
like,
me.
oh.
It's so sad, and it will never leave because you know why?
Why?
The internet thinks that Huffington Post, which it is, it's a big deal.
Right.
So they think like, oh, we'll bump this. My love, Google. Whoever's out there, please wipe it.
No, if you find a way, you better not leave me behind.
I would never.
Because
I'll always include you in the emails. You know, I send like monthly emails to them. Asking them to wipe it. I've texted Alex, who got me the blog, and I said, please get this off. She was like, I left when you were 14. I left Huffington Post when you were 14. She was like, I literally set up your blog and then I left. I was like, how dare you?
It's a very specific flavor of pain.
Did you think you were famous from that blog?
Oh, 100%.
So did I.
I was like, everybody is going to want to read this
So did I.
immediately.
I just need to read yours now. Now I'm
Yeah,
obsessed.
no, when I come on your podcast, you can read
I'm
mine.
obsessed.
Because I don't know anyone else that had that.
it's so sad
So
for us.
if you're listening to this, do not read those.
Yeah, don't read them. But
Do
now
not.
obviously they're gonna read them. But that's like
I mean, you're going to learn amazing lessons about friends and family. If they read
totally.
yours.
I mean, I think bars should be studied in school. Mine's gorgeous. That was gorgeous. That
Half
was
your
like
heart for friends, half your heart for family, period.
100%.
Oh, I just got a period cramp, like so bad.
You said period and you got a period
I
cramp.
got oh my God, yes.
I wish I wish
You wish you had your period? It'd be an excuse to get in bed more often, for sure.
I wish I could experience it because most of my friends are
Girls?
female. Yeah.
But like, what's your knowledge about periods? How would you rate your knowledge from 1
I
to
think
10?
my knowledge is pretty high.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You feel like you could draw like a uterus and the things? Yeah, gorgeous.
100%.
I was at the hair salon recently, and I feel like women, tell me if this is true about
Yeah.
gay men. Women, I think, get confused about gay men that they want to hear about your period.
That gay men want to hear about your period.
Want to hear about your period.
Totally.
Yeah, that was a really good way of saying it.
No, I totally got it. So you're saying that we don't want to hear, like, you think that we do, but we don't.
Yes. There's like, you get it, I'm on my period, and you're like, I actually don't get that at all.
I never got it, obviously, because I don't have my period, but I was always sympathetic.
Really?
I was one of those gays that was like,
God.
you're on your period. We have to get you a heating
one of
pad.
those.
Yeah. We have to get you a heating pad. One of those panda heating pads. You know what I mean? Like,
but like, okay, generally, if you have a large tampon in, what does that mean? Versus
you have a heavy flow?
Right. Okay, so like my husband would be like, you have a giant vagina.
Well, no, I know that you have I think you can have a small, tight vagina and still put in a large tampon.
You look like you have a tight vagina. You're giving tight vagina.
I feel like if I had a vagina, it would be tight.
I think so, for sure. No, you give big, tight vagina
I
energy.
give big, tight vagina.
TVE.
Tight vagina energy.
It's real. When did you come out?
I came out, actually, it's interesting. I came out to my friends probably in like middle school.
Okay.
In the 9th grade, maybe.
Yeah.
But I came out to my parents, and it's so weird because I'm closer to my parents than anyone in my life, including my friends.
Oh my God, bless.
But my parents, I came out to late, like 3 years later.
Did you figure like they know?
I think I went to my mom and dad. I was in a relationship in high school, and I went to my parents being like, I'm in a relationship. They were like, with who? I said, Robbie Rogers. And they weren't like, a guy. They were like, oh my God, I love him. He seems sweet. We never had the discussion.
Right. Do you have siblings?
No, only child.
No way.
Do you have siblings?
I have 3 older siblings. I'm the youngest of 4. My family grows horizontally because like I come from a broken home, like that modern bullshit.
100%.
And so like I have like steps siblings like out this way, but like I don't grow like this way quite yet.
Are you close with all your siblings?
Oh, like crazy close to my siblings.
Like best friends?
Mm-hmm. Like weird.
Do you have a group chat with them?
Oh yeah. J-team. Duh. Hello. Hello.
Wait. And do you add the spouses?
No. Sometimes.
Do you add your spouse?
No, I mean, some things are just for,
Siblings.
Yeah.
Are you close with your parents?
Yeah.
I'm a family kid.
Are you?
You can tell in the Huffington Post article. I'm a family kid.
They take up half your heart, obviously.
Half. So great. Half my heart's for friends, half for family. It's kind of mean to family.
I know.
Oh.
But you're an equal opportunist. You're just like love for everyone.
Always.
Love for everyone. Did you like being an only child? Do you like being an only child? I guess it's all you know.
It's all I know. I think when I was a kid, when I was very young, I really wanted a sibling. And then I grew up and I was like, thank God I don't have one.
Yeah.
This can all go to me.
And you were adopted.
I was adopted.
So I want to hear about this Amazon show that you have coming out.
So it's only in development. So we have to, is there wood? Where's
somewhere.
wood?
It's got to be in the infrastructure.
I'm knocking on my head because I'm dense. Yeah. I'm knocking on wood. And it's in development and it's about my life.
Mm-hmm.
I was adopted into a white Jewish family at birth from Houston, Texas. And basically it's about me kind of figuring out what it means to be a black gay child of 2 white Jewish parents.
Right.
Living in LA.
So like how Jewish? Are they like Shabbat on Friday?
No. We're no.
Reformed.
Oh my God. Like I don't even know
what was your temple?
Wilshire Boulevard. But like, did we go? I mean, I went to Hebrew school for 3 minutes and then I dropped out and I was like, I don't need this.
You
All I
didn't
need
do a
is the
bar
party.
mitzvah?
No, dropped out.
Can I tell you what? So I'm like, obviously I have a podcast, like I'm so vain. Every time that I would watch people's montages.
You would look for yourself?
No, duh. Hello. I'd count, how many times I was in there.
Yeah.
I wanted one so badly. Same. Are you depressed?
No, never. I don't have depression. I almost said I wish. No, I don't. I'm very lucky.
But that's unique for a bed lover.
Yes.
I'm actually like feeling out my depression and I'm like, I've just believe it's kind of like, I don't know. I like have it in my DNA. I have like agoraphobia in my DNA.
You do?
I have all kinds of shit.
So do you stay in the house a lot? I mean, that's what it is, I guess. That's the definition of agoraphobia.
I prefer to be at all times. Maybe some people are like, oh, I'd rather be on a beach in Turks and Caicos. Like I would always rather be in my bed. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
No matter what. But like the depression
I would never
thing,
turn down Turks and Caicos. If somebody flew me to Turks,
really? I would turn it down for my bed any day of the week. That's the thing about like depression is I'm kind of like, I'm not sad in bed. And I just think I'm an empath. So I think empathy plus ADHD can often be mistaken as depression. So I just feel like I'm I got my coat of many colors of mental illnesses.
I
you
love
know?
that. I feel like I'm not well as well.
I'm just completely not well.
Yeah.
Bed, I just don't feel like is a symbol of not being well. I feel like bed, everyone else is lying to themselves.
I agree. I fucking agree. I think people who say staying in bed, oh, get out of bed, you'll feel better.
For
it's
what?
like, why?
Why would I do that?
I'll feel so much better in my bed.
You too would feel better in bed.
My friend, one of my dear friends, Sophie, growing up, her mom, who I'm very close with, because I end up being close with all my parents' moms, her mom.
I feel like you're a mother's dream.
Oh my God. Well, they're my dream.
What about your boyfriend's mom?
Yeah, we're close. But she's an East Coast mom.
Okay.
So
Different.
it's different. She's a little tougher. She's not as like.
Mrs.? Like, are you calling? Okay.
No. Oh my God. That I would.
Isn't that when I went to college, like people thought I was raised by like heathens. I just didn't call anyone Mr. and Mrs. Like I would to do it like for the first time, like ceremoniously, but that was not part of the culture.
It wasn't part of the culture here. And I respect it.
Yeah.
And I understand it, but I it's so not in me.
Right.
I mean, at my high school, we called them by their first names.
Yeah.
How
Oh
about
my
you?
God. Weird. At Crossroads, you call them by your first.
Yeah. Did you not?
Fuck no. By their government name? You're like a nickname?
Yeah. Yeah. We would say,
Wow.
my
What's
teacher,
going on over
Carol,
there?
we would call her
Carol.
C.
Was your childhood weird?
No.
No.
Was yours? Yes.
Yeah. Very weird.
Yeah.
What would you say was the least relatable part of your childhood?
You're very down to earth.
Thank you so much for saying that. It's because I'm just traumatized. It's amazing.
Yeah.
You know, you got to traumatize. If you give your kids a lot, you got to really fuck them up.
Do you want kids?
Oh, yeah. Do you?
Yeah.
I'm
How
like,
many do you
when?
want?
I don't fucking know. Like, I just.
How many years?
I don't know. I'm like, every time I try to jump off the diving board, I'm like, wait, not yet. Shit. I want to go back to your adoption.
Please.
So you came out, all that good stuff.
All that good stuff.
Was like when you got adopted, was it a conversation your parents had with you? Was it like, okay, we're going to tell you this at 5 years old?
Definitely.
Was it always known?
It was always known. Well, they couldn't hide it because they were white and I was black. So looking at them, I was kind of like, that's weird.
Yeah.
I went to a tanning bed.
Yeah.
It was always a thing that I knew.
Okay.
Since and I think growing up, cute little story. We would have these. I went to this elementary school called Center for Early Education,
Hello.
classic. And I went to the center, and at the center,
Wait,
we had
you went there for what elementary
like
school?
kindergarten or preschool to sixth grade. So when we would have our parents, we were like in preschool, and parents would come in and tell their kid's birth story. And it was like this sweet thing where, I met your dad and in whatever, and we fell in love, and then we had you. Like,
Cute.
and my parents came in and they were like, we couldn't have a baby. We flew to Houston and then we shipped Owen back. It was like, and they're like, who else is adopted? And every kid like loved the story so
I'm
much that they were all like,
sure.
I am. Like, and all their parents were like, no, you're not. I had you. Like the moms were like, shut the fuck up.
That's so cute.
So I think it was always a thing for me. And they kind of like glorified it.
Yeah, like they
and
made it
made
like
it-
like not a
normal
non-event, but
thing.
yeah,
Yeah,
just
just
like
a normal-
duh.
So it was just, I think only till recent when I was like, this is weird. Like BLM was a tough time for me because
Totally.
I was looking at my white parents being like, wow, I'm not you. And I don't have the privilege you have. And they kind of were looking at me being like, and we don't know how to even talk to you in this.
No, that's real.
You have to, it's your time to tell us what to do. So I think during that time I was like, this isn't just totally normal. So that's when I was kind of like, wow, there's a show here. I mean, I've always kind of felt like there was a show with my mom and I because we were so close and it was always so weird. My friends would come over, kids would come over and be like, why is your mom always in the room with us? Like, I need to tell you a secret. And my mom would be like, tell me first. I'll tell you.
No, that's
so it was
so
sweet,
cute.
but it was like a little Mean Girls mom.
No, but you're my dream. Like my dream is to have a
gay son?
That's my best friend.
I mean, come on. Whose dream? It's my dream.
like, how do I make that happen?
I don't know if I would like my gay son though. It might be competition.
You know, it might be a
It might be
little like, what if
competition.
he's just really close with his grandma, like your mom, and he steals your
Fuck.
best friend?
That would be
Mr. Steal Your
horrible.
Girl.
Mr. Steal Your
You know?
Girl.
So you really unpacked that in your adulthood more
Yes.
so.
Yes, definitely.
Have you reached out to your birth parents?
No,
ever?
but it's something that my parents always.
Really?
It was always on the table.
They knew where
they
they were. And
Yeah, they were always like, if you want to do this, let's do it. And I was always like, no, you are my parents. I don't need
Right.
to meet people who had me to think, to know where I came from. Like,
Right.
I know where I came from. It's you guys.
Yeah.
But I think that being said, now that I'm getting older, I'm like, it's weird. Going to the doctor is weird because you look at your parents and you know what you have. You know their prior conditions.
Totally.
You know, like, I'm going to gray at this time. I'm going to, you know what I mean?
Yes.
And I don't have that. So I think now I'm starting to be like, okay, is something wrong with my heart? You know what I mean?
You're like, it's all surprise.
Totally.
Wow.
Yeah, it's all a surprise.
So you've never contacted them?
No, but I'm thinking of it.
Interesting.
I think I need to like settle. I think I need to have success in some way or another, and I haven't found that yet. So I'm like, once I find a thing that I know will hit, you know, and by the way, I could be a doctor in 3 years, but once I land wherever I'm supposed to land, then I think I'll be comfortable enough to.
Oh, interesting.
to
Because
reach out.
do you think there's a part of you that like wants them to be proud of you?
I don't even think that. I think it's just more of security in myself.
Right.
It's like right now, if I went, it's like, I swear I have 3 things in the works and I have a podcast that's not out yet. You know what I mean? It's like,
You
I just
sell
need
yourself so short. Be nice to my friend Owen. To me, I'm like, you have so much shit that
That's
you've
so
like
nice.
done.
I feel not like that. But also that's partially because I'm very lucky to be friends with people who are very accomplished. And so all of my friends are like, what are you working on? And I'm like, these things that you might never see.
Oh,
you know what I mean?
Get ready, honey. When people are like, you'll meet like an 87-year-old man and he'll be like, so what's your podcast about? And you're like, I want to just die right now. Is that an option? I'm like, what do you mean, what's my podcast about?
Totally.
It's my stream of consciousness.
Totally.
It's awful. You got into the worst industry for that.
I know.
Like,
I
you'll
know.
never want to go to a party ever again because then people will be like, oh my God, I'll listen sometime. And you're like, please, God, don't. I just talked
know.
about like hemorrhoids or
I
something.
know exactly.
You're like, please, for the
I
love of
love
God.
that. People love you.
Thank you.
You have great guests who want to talk to you. Like you're killing it. You are killing it.
I'm like, oh my God, should we just do this for an hour? Should we
100%.
just like let's just
compliment
gas
each other?
up?
100%. I would love that.
We're both dying inside. It's really wonderful. So like in the show,
Yeah.
do you think you'll have that like person meet their parents, or do you think it'll mirror your like their birth parents?
Right now, I don't have. No, I don't think. I mean, who
Maybe.
knows? Maybe that's a cliffhanger.
Yeah, right. What percentage of it is your real life?
It's pretty damn close.
Oh my God.
To the
I love
point
that.
where writing it, I'm like, are people going to be mad at me?
Welcome to podcasting also, but like you are really like, you're in trouble on both sides.
I went on Call Her Daddy and I said that the first man I kissed was a man named Miles Jordan.
Don't tell me he didn't come out yet.
No, he came out. All was good.
God, I'm
But
like,
then
God,
I did
so much.
another podcast with my friend Emma Chamberlain.
Right.
And Emma asked me, we did a Would You Rather. And she goes, would you rather marry the first man you kissed? Or would you rather be single forever? And I said, single forever. And then I realized, oh shit,
People
are now. So yesterday I was like, I told Emma, I was like, you have to cut that. And Emma was like, I don't think we can. I'm like, oh shit. I'm like, so now people, if they, by the way, one person will listen, but still it's like, oh fuck. If
I
anybody puts
know.
2 and 2 together, Miles being the person,
Right.
now he's going to realize that I don't want to date. So I just need
Miles.
to do a PSA. Miles, we just aren't right for each other. Do you know
We
what I
love
mean?
you,
And it's
Miles.
I still love you. You were my first kiss. You weren't.
Was your
anything
first
else.
kiss like truth or dare, or was it like a romantic? At
Oh my
Century
God,
City
I thought it was
moment?
like romantic.
Where was it?
It was at a mutual friend's house.
Okay, always great spot.
And then, but it was pre-formal.
Oh, cute.
So then we went to formal, and then
So we're all gussied up and like looking cute.
And then we went to formal, and wasn't formal. It was like homecoming, whatever the fuck it was. And then we made out at formal, and I didn't know what like gay sex even was. So I was like, well, how does it? Do you like fuck me here? Like stick it in here? And he was
Yeah.
like, what? He's been out for years. He was like, no, it's just this. It's just gonna be this.
So he like kind of showed you the ropes.
He showed me the ropes.
Miles, we love you.
I love him. I love
That's
him.
a fucking great question.
And he's
though.
still hot.
No way.
I just looked him up on Instagram. He's still hot.
Wow.
There you
See,
go.
like I have a first kiss. See, like, okay, first of
Yeah,
all,
what's your first kiss?
I had a first kiss that was truth or dare first kiss, but I often feel like we've talked about this on the show that, you know, that didn't count. When you were like 15, it's kind of like, oh, like you made out with someone at camp. Sure.
Totally.
Okay, you know, totally. Like you had a camp make
Yeah,
out. You had
yeah,
a
yeah.
boyfriend at camp. But it really was like a truth or dare moment.
Was it a makeout?
No. I
Just
didn't
a
make
pat?
out with anyone until I was in 10th grade.
Okay, can I be honest? That's not that late.
Oh, it's not? Really?
You're
was just
like,
friends
I
with a
was
bunch of
I
sluts.
was 14. To me, that's young.
Right?
I was 10th grade for my first makeout.
But then I had sex like 2 months later and I was like, let's just get this shit
oh my God, I
fucking
didn't
on the
have
road.
sex for a long time.
When did you have sex for the first time?
Senior year.
You just wanted to get it in before the buzzer of like call. Everyone just wanted
But also,
to.
I fell in love with someone at my high school. Well,
Really?
ultimately, we're the only two gay men.
Which is wonderful.
Other than Miles.
Which is crazy.
It was
at
me,
Crossroads.
Miles, and my boyfriend.
But Crossroads, I feel like they were like more.
Oh my God,
way
now
more.
you go back and everyone's gay.
Right, they just
Everyone's
hadn't come
bi.
out yet.
Of course.
Mhm.
Please.
I want to just ask you, would you adopt? Have you ever thought about adopting
That's
someone?
such a good question. I was like, fuck no. What if I said that?
Yeah.
What if I was like, okay. No, you know what's interesting is because it was such a good experience for me.
Yeah.
And what's funny is that I think because I say adoption so much, my phone, everything is about, like every
Really?
targeted ad is something about an adoption. And TikTok has now become a lot about adoption and a lot about anti-adoption. And a lot of people who have grown up with parents who are abusive, they're adoptive parents who are, and it's
But that doesn't seem like that's why you should be anti-adoption.
No,
right?
of course, but it's horrible to watch these. I'm like, wow, I'm very lucky to
Right.
have parents who adopted me who were just
Wonderful.
unbelievable parents. But I think in that way, I want to give back. So yes, I want to adopt, and kind of repeat the pattern because it was such a
Yeah.
good pattern. But also, my boyfriend is like, don't repeat don't.
Well, you can't. You like
You
if you
can't
have this
repeat
expectation.
You can't repeat magic, you know?
Totally, but I feel like we all have that to an extent about like if you liked your childhood even like moderately or like who you are as a result of that, you know, at
Yeah.
any point in your life. I'm at this point where I'm like, okay, I want to like have them be well adjusted and like normal, but I gotta traumatize them like even just a little because
So-
like where are they gonna get their sense of humor from?
Totally.
You know,
Totally.
they're not gonna be like relatable. They're not gonna be like if I just like am a perfect
No,
parent.
I
which
need
could
my
never
kid
be.
to be self-deprecating. It's just something I need my
Come
kid to be.
on, like what are we
Future
here for?
kid,
if
I need
not
you to be
that?
self-deprecating.
Yes.
You can't be a narcissist.
Oh.
And you can be a narcissist, but be a narcissist and
That's-
self-deprecating.
Yeah, that's funny at least.
Totally.
Like make us laugh.
Exactly.
You know what I love about you so much, and
What?
like it's so many things.
What?
But I love your
Me,
face.
what?
Yeah, I love your Facetune openness.
It's my favorite thing. I'm obsessed with it.
But who isn't? Everyone's doing it. But you don't do the Face app?
No, okay, I can't do FaceApp.
Why?
Because FaceApp is, I don't need eyelash. Like, I don't need that stuff. I just need,
I'm like I need it. I'm like I need that shit.
I'm like, I don't need what you need, love. No, I just need lip bigger, pull of the eye.
Tell me okay. If you're only allowed to make 4 adjustments, what are you going for?
I go for the top lip bigger.
Okay.
By the way, I should just like get filler, but I just won't.
No, your
Top-
lips are gorge. Get a
top-
lip flip. So you don't have filler because you don't need volume. You just want to.
I just want this.
Yeah, flip.
Okay, so I do a fake lip flip.
Okay.
I do I pull my eye a little. My eyes like are naturally squinty.
Sorry.
But I
They're not.
I
Okay.
make them squintier.
Okay.
And which I love. Which Bella Hadid got canceled for.
For face tuning?
Well, no, I think she got
Oh, the yeah.
but I just love the way it looks.
Okay.
I do the same with my eyebrow and I smooth my skin.
How much though? You got to do like a lower smooth.
What
you know?
do you mean?
So it's not like
not
too obvious. Yeah. So you don't look like an egg.
Yeah. I sometimes I do obvious.
Do you face tune? Okay, I'm gonna
Do I
give you.
Facetune video?
No, well, please. Sometime now you're going to. If you just started a podcast. Hello. Okay, I'm gonna give you a list of people.
Who Facetune?
No, and I'm gonna ask you if you would Facetune them.
Okay.
You take a picture with your mom. Are you gonna Facetune her? You
Always.
Facetuned yourself.
Of course.
Okay.
She would beg me to
Right.
Facetune her.
No, that's
You don't understand. She sent a picture to a doctor the other day because she had a rash, and she goes, "Can you just Facetune me?"
Yeah.
I go, "Facetune the rash out?" Like, what do you want?
I love that for her. That's
It's
amazing.
insane.
But now with her new filler, she's like,
Oh my God, she doesn't need it. Yeah. So
Okay,
she's
what
so
about your
thrilled.
boyfriend?
He doesn't need it. It's so fucking annoying.
My husband gets offended. Like one time I Facetuned him just to like, hello, I was doing it for myself. I'm going to do it for the community.
Of course.
He was like, not about that life. He knew, he like noticed, he saw, and I was like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. You feel like you think I don't love you.
No, my boyfriend would love if I did it, but he
Okay.
doesn't need it.
Okay.
So like and also we take a picture together. He's already so hot.
Right.
That it's like, okay,
Well, that's
I'm
the
sorry.
thing.
I'm going to actually make you look uglier.
So like Dylan's hot as well, and he looks good in 90% of the pictures, but there's that one, it's always the picture that I look the best in that he looks the worst in.
Of course.
So then I'm like, it's me out here in these streets.
Totally.
So I'm
Do
like,
you Photoshop ever? Or
I
just
don't know how to do that.
Okay, yeah. Because my boyfriend, if something like that happened, send to my boyfriend. He's amazing at Photoshop. So he would take that, he would slice the picture, put
He's doing the
his
Lord's
best
work.
picture and your best picture together.
See, like I'm afraid. You remember when Kim Kardashian photoshopped like the kids at Disneyland? Do you remember that?
No.
It was a big moment in the culture. I'm like, if Kim Kardashian's team can't Photoshop, like what am I
What
doing?
did she photo? What exactly
She
happened?
one of the sisters decided that she didn't want her kids on social media at that moment in time. And so her kid and Kylie's kid went to Disneyland together. Kylie said, I don't want my kid on Instagram right now. So she put Chloe's kid in the picture with her daughter at Disneyland. And the internet all knew. So after that, I got a little scared. I got a little trigger shy. I was like,
By the way, I would own that.
You know?
I would be like, yeah, I swapped kids.
She did, finally,
She
because
did?
everyone was like, that was
I love
insane.
that. I'm
but her
obsessed with
reasoning
her.
was even better. It was like my aesthetic for that time was pink and blue. And like I needed that picture on there. And I was like, you know what? Icons only.
100%.
Okay,
I should look that
I
up.
need some Owen advice.
Yes.
Do you give advice on your show?
No, but I should.
You will.
I should.
I feel you
I have
really should.
I give horrible advice.
I give the worst advice. On my show, I call it bad advice.
Horrible advice. Oh, that's your thing?
I just don't know how people give, you know what I mean? I don't know what the fuck I'm doing.
Totally.
I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah, I don't either.
So what's your advice for someone who's single
Yeah.
and quote unquote depressed, probably just means like not happy about
Totally.
that, when all of their friends are going through big milestones and getting paired up?
And they're not getting paired up.
No.
Are their friends getting paired? Sorry, me analyzing the
No,
question.
this is important.
Are their friends getting paired up currently, or their friends are paired up and like
both? How do you be happy for friends who are getting married?
turn off your phone?
Can I tell you my sick advice?
What?
I'm like 50% get divorced, babe. You know, when you're not going to be jealous when they're going through
A nasty
they're
divorce.
dividing their assets 50%.
When they're Amber and Johnny.
You know?
I would just say I completely agree with that. I would also say I think social media makes it look so much better than it is. Like even my relationship, I barely post photos on Instagram with my boyfriend because I want the world to think I'm single, just because I just need that validation. I just need one gay man to DM me being like, hey, you know what I mean? Even if it's like, I need that. But the few pictures I do have make us look like the happiest couple. Meanwhile, by the way, we are a happy couple, but we fight. Like we're a normal relationship.
No, if you're not fighting, you're not living.
Right. So I think to all the single people, I think it's not what it looks like. And also like some of my best friends are I would date them if I were a straight man.
Yeah.
They're these girls that are the hottest girls and they are the best.
You are friends with a lot of hot girls.
They're so hot
Yeah.
and they're single and cool and talented. And I'm like, you're going to find someone.
Totally.
You just, don't settle.
You might be like a second marriages.
Totally.
You know, like that's a wonderful thing.
Exactly. Don't settle.
Totally. I just feel like being able to starfish in your own bed and like just be alone. You don't have someone texting you at 4 p.m. like, what are we doing for dinner? You know, you can make your own decisions. Like just soak up that time because you have your whole life to be with someone. But also so many people are in bad relationships just because they don't want to be single.
Yes, exactly.
And I'd rather just die alone.
When my boyfriend goes out of town, which is very often now because he's ultimately
A very successful stylist.
so annoying and has more Instagram followers. I just surpassed him again on Instagram. I'm like, I have this battle with him. He doesn't know about it.
Oh my God,
But every day I surpass him. I text my mom and say,
Meanwhile,
got
he's
it.
texting you good luck on the podcast and you're fucking coming
course.
for his followers.
Of course, I'm sabotaging him. No, I need his success.
I
His
love
success is
that.
my success. But my success is not his
It's
success.
not his success.
No, I will
love
gatekeep that. No, but when he goes away, it's the best days of my life.
Are you kidding? Especially when
To have
it's
my
like,
bed
you know
alone.
how many days it's going to be.
Yeah.
You're watching all your shit. Like sometimes I'll watch the same show 4 times in a row because I didn't catch it the first, second, and third time.
Also, you're on your phone.
Right.
Sorry, my boyfriend goes, I'm watching the Kardashians. He goes, we watched this. I go, no, we didn't. He goes, yeah, we did. You were on your phone. I go, great. I was preoccupied.
No.
We're going to watch it again. He goes, no, I don't want to. Leave the room.
I know.
Then leave the room.
the fucking room.
Hi, love. You should get your own apartment then.
100%.
We split everything. I'm like, you should find a new place.
I know. By the way, to all the single people, you're not fighting about like how much you're on your phone while you're watching a show. You can do whatever you
can do
want.
Yeah. Also, just text me.
Right?
DM me.
Yeah.
Don't text me. Actually, I won't answer. I'm such a bad
Especially if
texter.
you're a gay single man.
Totally.
DM
Well,
him.
definitely DM me.
Yeah.
If you're gay and single and hot, or even not hot, DM me.
DM you.
I just screenshot it and show it to my boyfriend.
I love
I'll
that.
DM you back too.
Well, so we've been talking about this on the show. I mistakenly gave someone my number the other day. It was an accident. I mean, it wasn't
what
entirely an
happened?
accident. I was at the store. I was in a rush. I bought 4 huge robes, as one does.
Why?
I bought 2 for 2 birthdays I had, and then I was like, this is the best gift ever, so I'm just going to have it. So like when I just need a robe gift, I have it. So he's walking me to my car. Everyone that's listened to the show knows this story.
Why is he walking you to your car?
Because I needed help. I'm a frail woman. I needed some help with my robes.
But already, that's crazy. Like usually nobody exits a store like,
oh, really?
do they do that with you, Jade?
I ask people all the time to help me to my car. Is that bad? Okay.
Wait, you're telling me you go into Lululemon and buy sweatpants and you're like, or Aloe?
If I can't carry it, yeah. It's the least you could do. Your commission has just skyrocketed.
I guess like if there's a, you know what? I take that back.
Big boxes.
If there's a big boxes or a parking lot.
Yeah. And they probably want to see like the outside of the store. They've been in the store all day. Give them a little walk experience.
I just mean like they're not walking you blocks to your car.
No, like a block maximum.
I've just never heard of this.
Really?
I'm like going to use this.
Okay.
No, but by the way, thank you for this. I'm going to start this. I'm going to tomorrow go to the grocery store and be like, guys, can you walk me to my car?
Well, now everyone's asking for a fucking tip. You go to a coffee shop, they're like, I'm like, walk me to my car and put my coffee in my car and then we'll talk. So we're walking to my car and he's like, what are you doing this weekend? And I'm like, hopefully nothing, because that's my answer all the time. I hope for no plans at all times. And we're talking and he's saying, oh, my name's Jalen. And I say, my name's Jade. And I'm like, that's similar, whatever. Just making conversation.
You being like Jalen and Jade.
Yeah. Okay, so
Jalen plus
we get
Jade.
to the car. I'm like, oh, I have a $10 bill. I'm going to give him a $10 bill. Because I didn't have a 20 and whatever. I gave him a $10 bill. Thank you for walking me to my car. He's like, oh, you don't need to do that. That's unnecessary. I said, oh, no, it's wonderful. Okay, thank you so much. Goodbye. 5 seconds later, I'm driving out of the parking lot. I'm putting my ticket in the thing. And he's like waving me down. He's like, hello, hello, hello. And I'm like, oh, shit. Roll down my window. I'm in a rush.
I ran him over.
Literally. I'm in a rush. And he's like, hey, can I get your number? I want to return the favor. So I'm like, oh, this guy's either going to sign me up for a rewards program or he's going to Venmo me $10, right? So this
cut. Literally cut. I'm not kidding. I'm sorry. Scene cut. What? Jade, I'm obsessed with you. I'm officially obsessed with you. He's going to Venmo you $10?
I thought return the favor. What do you mean?
Return the favor means like eat you out. Return the favor doesn't mean Venmo you $10.
I was like, to return the favor, I'm gonna walk you to your car.
I have never in my life. No, I have never met. I'm obsessed with this.
I met my husband in college. I have not been in this.
You know why I'm obsessed with you is because my mind goes there too.
Right?
My mind goes, oh my God, he's gonna buy me a yogurt.
I thought
he's gonna mail me a Danimals. Return the favor.
Return the favor is a crazy thing to say.
I'm obsessed.
So he texts me that night and he's like, hey, can I take you for a drink tonight? I'm so fucking avoidant. Like, while I don't know if I'm depressed or all these, I know I'm avoidant. That is like my toxic trait. Yeah. I'm so avoidant. And so I didn't text him back. So then he comes back to me in July.
When was this?
This is March. Text me again and he says, I need to read it to you. It's so good. You're going to just fucking live for this.
Oh my God. Return the favor.
Mr. Return the Favor. He goes, I know this is random, LOL. You looked like one of those super fine housewives that just needs a dash of chocolate in her life.
Is he black?
Yeah. Hope all is well. Would love to take you out.
Wait, give me his number. I'm not kidding. I'm going to sext him.
For real.
I'll sext him for you.
Jalen.
Can I pretend I'm you?
Oh my, no, I'm so scared. He knows where I live. I mean, he doesn't know where I live, but he knows the shopping center I frequent.
Well, that's fine.
I've led this man on. I've literally avoided that fucking I've been without.
I have a question. I'm obsessed with him calling you a hot, fine housewife that needs a dash of chocolate.
Can I tell you, I thought it was a compliment, and then I was like, he thinks I'm old. I was like, he doesn't see me as the fetus that I am, evidently.
Was he hot?
Can I tell you what?
You don't remember?
I don't even remember what his face looked like. Like, I don't look at people's faces. You know what I mean?
You have to find him.
I don't listen to people when they're talking.
Can I be honest? That kind of stuff gets me go. I'm obsessed with somebody like just being so forward, like a dash of chocolate. I've never said that in my life.
Well, now
and I've been black my whole life.
Shit, you might.
Now I'm going to say that.
You need to.
Wow.
Tell Jared.
That. I will. I'm going to text him right now saying the podcast went well. I'll be home soon for a dash of chocolate to give you that dash of chocolate. Oh my God.
Yeah, no, I did not realize that was happening.
I love that.
Okay, I need another piece of advice.
Please.
What is your advice for someone who just liked their ex's new girlfriend's Instagram post from 2020 and they didn't realize until the morning after? You got to live with that, bitch. I think you just got to.
Hey, you should get in a car and drive somewhere far away.
Right.
hey, you should lock yourself in the room.
It's over.
Yeah, and you're not going to eat for at least 10 days, and it's not going to go well for you.
Because anything you do, there's no damage control that you can't.
Can I be honest?
Yeah.
I would double down.
You'd like another in the morning.
Or DM. No, I would be like, well, okay, it depends. If you have a boyfriend, let's say it's you and you're married now and you like your ex's new girlfriend's thing. It's like, you could just DM her being like,
what? Nothing. ChatGPT would have no answer for you. Like, what do you even say? Like your shit.
No, you would have to be like, you would text your ex being like, I did the most embarrassing thing. I was stalking you.
Oh,
like, I would do that.
I
would actually do that.
Oh my God.
I was like, I was stalking. Actually, that's what I would do. If it was my ex-boyfriend, his new boyfriend, and I liked his stuff, I would text my ex and be like, I liked your boyfriend's post accidentally. I'm so embarrassed. He's so hot. Congrats. Like, I would just be honest. And then he would be like, that's so weird. And I would be like, this is who I am.
Oh my, you need to text Jalen for me. Honesty,
I'm telling
babes.
you, Jalen, put us in a group chat.
Oh my God.
I'll be like, ooh,
no, the
two
next
dashes.
podcast, 3 of us
I'm
in bed.
obsessed.
Done. Okay, I literally kept you forever because I just want to sit with you.
Wait,
all the
what?
time.
Are we done?
We're done. It's
Wait,
been
we're
over
done?
an hour.
Wait, I feel like we didn't even talk.
I know.
Wait, I don't even know you. Can I ask you one question?
Yes.
Wait, so you grew up in Beverly Hills?
Yes.
Do you think you're phased by that?
No, because I'm traumatized. Remember?
One more. I'll just ask you my main question for you. Would you ever join the Housewives?
No, never.
Never. Why?
I don't want that kind of input in my life because I feel like you have a great first season and then your sophomore season, they want to tear you down.
Totally.
I am avoidant. I don't want any drama. I'd be the least interesting housewife.
You know, my grandpa just passed recently. It's so sad. But at his funeral was a housewife of Beverly Hills.
Crystal Kung-Minkoff. She's booked and busy. She's around.
And I went up to her and I said, you must go touch the coffin because he needs some drama in his life.
You would want that. You want that for him.
He needs to go to heaven on his version of the Housewives.
Don't say you never did anything for him. Okay, I love you so much. I really thank you.
This was so much fun. Oh my God, I feel like this just started. Was this actually an hour? Wait, I really can be a podcaster. I'm like,
yes.
Wait, we just started. Will you come on mine?